Hi, I'm the mean cook, and my name is Kevin, by the way. Welcome back to my kitchen once again. Today we are once again making one of the most ancient dishes in the entire human history. We are, of course, talking about the meatball with some baked potatoes on the side because that's I'm Italian. I just add calories whenever I can, okay? Now, the meatballs are one of the oldest and most common food preparations in human history. We're talking about Persia, we're talking about ancient China, we're talking about ancient Rome. At some point, every single one of those cultures, they just started mixing minced meat with herbs and spices. So it's not really an Italian dish, it's not really a Swedish dish. It doesn't really belong to any culture, that's what I'm trying to say, okay? The earliest historical reference of meatballs come from Persia, where they made kofta, which essentially means minced meat. Minced meat, pounded meat, whatever, you just beat your meat. Then ancient Rome came along with the ciccia aumentata, which was essentially bird pounded meat and mixed with herbs and red wine. And then we reached ancient China. During the Qing dynasty, they made those meatballs made with pork meat. But up until that point, there was no meat grinder. In fact, we can't really talk about minced meat. We're talking about pounded meat. In fact, as I said before, kofte in Persian means pounded, not minced. Well, the technology that came along with the meat mincer changed the rules a lot for meatballs. We're talking about minced meat. Now, we are talking about minced meat as a modern man. I am talking about minced meat, of course. We're talking about mid-19th century, okay? So for thousands of years, people had been making meatballs from pounded meat by hand. Meat was pounded with rocks. Can you imagine? I go to the grocery store and I buy minced meat like nothing. They had to pound it. They had to kill the animal and then extract the meat and then pound it and then make the meatballs. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the calories. Like, you burn more calories pounding the meat than you ingest when eating the meatball. I mean, no. Now, of course, we know that that's a very famous meatballs. They come from Sweden, okay? And, you know, I as an Italian dude, I can't really say I hate them. They're not Italian though, come on. Yes, probably the fact that the only Swedish meatball I ever tasted comes from IKEA plays an important role in that. But come on, I'm Italian. I can make a mean meatball. I'm the mean cook. Yeah, I can make a mean meatball. So today we are preparing my recipe for meatballs. I'll show you what it means to have a real Italian meatball in your mouth. That sounds really bad. But before we begin, I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional cook. I have never worked in a professional kitchen. I have no qualification whatsoever to teach you anything about cooking. The only purpose of this video is entertainment. So please be entertained as I waste your precious time making the most amazing meatball and baked potato on the side that you have ever tasted in your life. Okay? Ever. Ever. Let's go. And here we are. So, this is what we're gonna need for the oven baked potatoes. The potatoes and spices and garlic. That's it. And some olive oil that I've got there. Now for the meatballs, what we're gonna need is some minced meat. This is part pork and part cow. Yes, beef and pork mixed together. Oh yes, make a great meatball with this. Then we have one whole egg, some milk that we're gonna use to soak our bread with, and then some pecorino romano. Okay, pecorino romano always. Then we have various spices here. We're gonna add some parsley, some nutmeg, some pepper, and some rosemary, and of course the garlic, which belongs to the spices. Why is it there? Why are you there? Just go where you belong. Okay, so what we're gonna do is clean the potatoes and peel them real quick. Fantastic pasta strainer. Yes, baby, please. Yes, do this. Rinse them. Rinse the potatoes because they come from the ground. Oh, I lost one. Okay. I usually do this, okay? I usually do this, okay. Fantastic, amazing and wonderful, okay. Okay, okay. Now, you want to grab a pan, a baking sheet. Yes, a baking sheet. Not a baking sheet, yes. What the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. Yes, there you are. Okay, so we're gonna place ourselves here so you can even see me better. Oh my God, it's a win-win. Oh my God, you're making a mess already. Okay, so we clean the potatoes. By the way, these are red potatoes because I like red potatoes. Use the potatoes you like best. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing with your life? Come on, I mean, use the potatoes you love. Potatoes are magic. Potatoes, they are magic. And then we try and cut them in 2 centimeters pieces. Probably not like I'm doing right now. But yeah, something like this, okay? Okay. And I'm placing them in the baking sheet because I don't want to use another bowl, but you will have to toss them and turn them in the bowl so that you can coat them with the spices and the oil, okay? Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. This is a boring process. I don't know if I'm showing you the whole thing. Probably not, but we will see, okay? Okay, fantastic. Cut, 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 cut. Potato peel, get out of my pan, my sheet pan, my bake oven sheet. Oh my God. Try and be as uniformed as possible, as uniformed as possible. What am I saying? But you get it, okay? Also, when you peel the potatoes, you're probably better off with a potato peeler. I don't have a potato peeler. And in Italian culture, it's not like we have something about potatoes against. It's not like we have something against potato peelers, but my mother is highly against potato peelers. I don't know why. So I really don't have it. And I have the knife skills to peel the potatoes with a knife, okay? You probably waste less of the potato if you use a peeler because that's what it does. It peels the potatoes. But you know what I'm talking about, right? No, you don't. But why would you know? Okay, why would you know? You wouldn't. I almost chopped my finger off. But yeah, this is all worth it for the potatoes. See, I don't even need a cutting board. See? Because I am so traditionally Italian, which doesn't really mean anything once again, that I can do this whole thing without a cutting board, okay? Probably as I touch them, the potatoes are not clean enough. There might be some dirt on them, but you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, really, doesn't it? Yeah, in this case, it better will, because otherwise, ow, yes, I knew it. Oh my God, the pain. I know I shouldn't be doing that specific motion, which I always do, of course. Why? Well, that's a question for my psychologist. Okay, we're almost done. This is really, really annoying. I could bake him with the peel on, but yeah, I could totally do that. Why didn't I do that? Potato skin is actually very nutritious, so why did I remove it? This is a great goddamn question for my psychologist as well. Okay, last one. I won't waste a lot of your time with the potato peeling because I trust that you can successfully peel a potato. I mean, come on, if you can't, this is not the right video for you. You should switch YouTube channel. Okay. Now we've emptied the potato peel. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rinse the bowl. Oh yeah. Dry it and turn the oven on 180 degrees and preheat it, okay? Put the potatoes back into the bowl. Oh yeah, look at this, amazing. And to this fantastic and amazing, wonderful mixture, we are gonna add a hefty dosage of oil. Hefty, when I say hefty, I mean hefty, okay? A lot of it. shitload of it, okay? Not enough, around 4 tablespoons for me. Yes. Then some pepper. You can totally put a lot of it in it. Some nutmeg, some rosemary, some garlic. Yes, that's a lot of spices. Yes, I know. Which are the same spices that I'm gonna add to the meatballs, really. Probably if I would be making only oven-baked potatoes, I wouldn't be adding everything, all of that. But since I'm doing the meatballs as well, I will be adding them, whatever. Doesn't really hurt. And then the only thing that's missing is the salt. A hefty dosage. Okay. A hefty dosage as well. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the scale, the digital scale, give it a quick clean because it's real dirty. And we're gonna mix that, okay? We are gonna work all those spices in the potatoes, and what we're trying to achieve now is an even coat, okay? Evenly coating them ensures that they all equally taste good, and it's just, you know, makes them taste all equally good, okay? Okay. From the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the top. This is a golden rule, and I love these spatulas because they clean the bowl each stroke I give it. You see? Okay. The potatoes can go into the baking sheet and clean the bowl because this is the golden stuff, okay? Okay. Now, key rule, wait for me. Make sure that your baking sheet is big enough so that the potatoes don't overlap themselves, okay? You don't want a potato that goes over another potato. You want them to be evenly distributed along the baking sheet surface. Why? Because if they touch themselves too much, or if one potato is over the other, it's not gonna allow an even cook, okay? And what we want here is crunchiness on the outside, softness on the inside, okay? And as you can see, it's not totally full. There could be more potatoes, but this same pan, the same sheet pan, is gonna have to accommodate for the meatballs that we are preparing right now. So yes, put this in the oven, and there we go. Yes. Now for the meatballs. Beautiful, fantastic meat. We're gonna add our egg, our pecorino romano, our crumbled bread. You could grab the bread on a separate bowl and then put the milk and then soak it and then add it to the mix. I'm not gonna do that, okay? Because I'm lazy. You put the milk in. Oh yes, like that. And absolutely, imperatively, using your hands, you just go and give this stuff a quick, no, not a quick, a very good mix. Oh, This is the Italian noise. Can you hear this? This is the Italian noise. Oh yeah. Now, why am I using my hand for this particular passage? Well, this passage right there is the most crucial, okay? You could go on about it with a normal spatula or a wooden spoon, but I'm looking for a perfect mix, okay? And which I can give only by touching the ingredients and mixing them with the sheer force of my Italian hand. Sometimes I wonder what my brain makes my mouth say, okay? Okay. Oh, I can smell this. This is amazing. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be an amazing dinner, okay? I'm excited. I am really excited. Now grab your spatula that you have used for the potatoes and don't wash it, okay? In between these passages, you don't wash it, okay? Okay, wait there. I'm gonna wash my hand because this is, okay. And this spatula is not strong enough for this meat, you see? So the fact that I didn't clean this doesn't make any fucking sense now, does it? Okay, we'll make good use of it anyway. Okay, so now, I'm not gonna add rosemary to it because it doesn't really, no. But, I will be adding, oh yes, I didn't add the parsley to the potatoes. See the difference? Yes, there is a difference. I'm not completely stupid, yes. Okay, parsley, abundant. Nutmeg, abundant. Oh yeah. And black pepper, also abundant. And garlic paste, abundant as well. Okay, how am I gonna add this? I have to use a teaspoon. You're seeing a great teaspoon. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, whatever. And we have used everything. Yes, this is great. This means that we're proceeding in the right order. Okay, clean the teaspoon. Okay, fuck off. And now we mix it in. Now, how long do you think it's gonna take for me to lose my patience and dig into this mixture with my hand? Oh, actually, this is working. Is it? It's not. Okay, I'm losing my patience. I am losing it. Okay. It's not my fault, okay? I'm Italian. I lose my patience, okay? What do you want from me? I actually have to use my hands anyway, because now I'm gonna have to make the meatballs. This is the most amazing thing on earth. Come on, look at it. Okay. So now we can grab the spatula back. And I'm not gonna wash my hand. You know what? I'm not gonna wash it. Whatever. I'm not gonna wash I'm gonna just rinse it, okay? I will just rinse it so that I touch everything with it and the bacteria can reach every crevice of my kitchen, okay? Okay, this is really anti-scientific. Not good, not ideal, okay, no. Okay, so now we have the meat. So we have to make the balls. Now I know the weight of this bowl, which is from IKEA. Why would you care? Okay, calculator, 13,072 grams minus 567, which is the weight of the bowl, equals 805. I have to make 18 servings. I have to make 18, so 805 splits 18, 44. Yes, baby. So, I will grab a plate, and no, actually, you know what? Yes, I'm gonna do this. Fantastic. Now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna weight the negative, okay? So 44.7, 45 grams each, okay? So, this is too little. So I'm grabbing enough meat so that my scale says 45 in this case, and I will be placing the meatball in my plate. And I tear, and then tear again. And then I do this again, okay? 44, oh, this is too much. You see, can you see under there? I hope you can, because yeah, you can see, can you see? Yes, 45. And I use this technique to use less dishes, basically. I just tear and continue. This is an amazing technique when you don't want to use a lot of dishes. And but it's not an amazing technique when you're trying to make a video. Okay, I do weight the meatballs out because so they all are equal, and I am afraid that they're not gonna fit. And by the way, in the meantime, the potatoes are cooking, okay? Potatoes need a little bit longer to cook because they're potatoes, okay? Even though I cut them very small. You will see that they're not gonna be ready when I put the meatballs in, okay? So you're not overcooking the potatoes or anything, okay? They're not completely precise. I mean, 45, 44, 45, 43, 44, 46. Yes, that's all game, okay? By the way, it's in grams, not ounces, not anything else. So if you're American, and I'm sorry, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, yeah, this is grams, okay? Not ounces, not stones, not eagles per square meter, not miles. What the fuck is a kilometer? No. This is grams, okay? Grams. And as I take the meat out and weight it in the negative, on the scale, using the negative values on the scale, this whole preparation, meatballs and oven-baked potatoes, smells like Sunday morning to me, okay? This is a common preparation that my mother used to make during Sundays when we had people over. This really feels like home to me, okay? This is what I'm trying to say. So I am happy to give this to people because I hope that this makes you feel like home too, which is probably not gonna make you feel like home because you're not from Italy. Or if you are from Italy and that you're watching me, thank you so much. But what the hell are you doing, dude? Just go follow someone else. No, I'm kidding. Oh my God, I don't have enough space, come on. I don't want to touch them. I don't want them to touch each other. I want them to be, all to have their space. Come on, look, they're meatballs, come on. They're not humans. And I can smell the spices from the potatoes on the inside of the oven. So that means they're going. Okay, so how many do I have left? Okay, definitely need a bigger plate, but whatever. Okay, and here we are. So these are the meatballs. So you rinse your hands, you tidy up a little bit, you clean your kitchen from the mess that you have just made, and you move the plate to the side. Now what you do is, ooh, look at them. Yes. You see, they're not cooked all the way. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna drop the meatballs on top. Yes, probably. I don't want them to touch the potatoes, but yeah, they're gonna, whatever. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. Maybe put the baking sheet on a place where it doesn't slide. And you want to put the meatballs in an orderly manner. But if you're like me, you're hungry and it's getting late and you want to eat, you're not going to do that. Okay. But and there we go. Oh my God. This looks phenomenal. It's not even ready yet. And this is the place for the last meatball. I want to make it tidy. Yes, amazing, fantastic. Oh my God, look at this. Can you look at this, please? Look at this. Oh my God. Yes, fantastic, amazing, wonderful, yes. Put it in and then look at it. And when the meatballs are done, you can take it out and eat it. Yes. Okay, let me just see. Whew. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm hungry enough to take them out. Look at them sizzling. Okay. Fantastic, amazing. This is the most weekend dish I have ever made in this channel. This smells like Sunday morning. We can grab the meatballs, ooh, with our thongs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Only 6 for me tonight. I'm sad. You can totally go further with the cooking process. But as you can see, as soon as I see some crust forming on top of them, I take them out. I don't like to go any further than that. You see? Oh, look at this. Potatoes are perfect. Potatoes are perfect. Look at them, look at them. This is the nicest crust you can get, okay? When they do this, they taste amazing. Okay, let me just unglue them. Okay. I am gonna make my plates and make some portion sizes, and then we will taste test this goodness. And I will give you my personal opinion, which is gonna be amazing, of course. I mean, what do you think I'm gonna think? What do you think I'm gonna think? Huh? Some nicely done potatoes. And the oven is spraying hot hair on my face. Yes, I'm getting a facial. What have we created? Look at this. Look at this potato. You see? Look. Look. You see? The color? Meatball. Soft, tasty, savory, perfectly cooked. Try this. Make this. Please, please make this at home. Bye-bye.